Welcome to Study Time, a televised home learning program produced by Rwanda Basic Education Board.
Hello students, welcome to Entrepreneurship of Senior 4. We are looking at Unit 9, which is Financial Institutions. We are going to be looking at financial institutions again. And our lesson today, we are going to look at types of bank checks and their advantages. That is our lesson today, types of banks, checks, and their advantages. And I need you, at the end of this lesson, to be knowing types of bank checks and their advantages. I expect you to know those different types of bank checks and their advantages. Then let's start with types of bank checks. And we say that you can see our illustration of a bank check, whereby we say that a bank check, it is a written document given by a drawer or the person who wants to pay your money or who wants to give you money, gives you a bank check, which is having the amount of money that you are to be paid, the date, the name of a person. And when you look on it, you are seeing it is having the date, the name of the person who is going to pay the money, who is going to receive, and the amount of money that you are to receive. That is what we call a bank check. Then we are having different types of bank checks, where one we say that it is bearer's check. Bearer's check, we say that this is the check on which the payer is not named. The payer, the person who is going to pay, is not named, such that any person who present it to the bank receives the payment. This is insecure, since it is paid to any person who bears it. Hey, if you are to, this bears check, they just give a check without having the person whom you are paying. So anyone, if you are having it and you lost it, someone gets it, he goes in the bank and gets the money. That is what you call bearer's check. And you can look on it. It is having just the cash, it is having the amount of money, it is having the date, but there is no a person who is going to receive that money. So when you are going with it alongside the road, you slow it, and unknowingly a person lands on it. He knows that it is a bearer's check, telling him to go and get some money, no name, overdrawee. He gets money and goes and enjoys it. Are we together, students? Okay, thank you. Then another type of a check, it is opening check, whereby we say that when you look on it, we say that this is the kind of a check that can be presented for a payment across bank counter. And the cash is immediately paid. And bracket, we say that it is payable at the counter. And in this type, the payer is not requires to have account in the bank to get a payment. Here a person who is going to receive the money, drawee, No necessary of having a what? An account in the what? In the bank. It is just open for anyone to receive the money. If someone writes for you an open check, you just go, you present it on the counter. Even if you don't have an account in that bank, you get the money that you are required to have. Are we together? And when you look on the illustration on an open check, you see how it is. It is just open for anyone that is signed for. Then another type of bank check, we are having blank check. You can look on it. We say that this is a kind of a check that is signed but does not show the amount of money to be paid. It is just blank. Someone gives it to the person. And this we say that this means that the person that whom it is drawn can write any amount. What do we mean? Students, if you give a check to someone which is a blank check without showing the amount of money to be paid to that person, if you don't trust him or if he's not trustworthy, he can get the amount of money he wants from the bank because he's going to use it to withdraw the money that he or she wants. Because there is no limited amount that you have put there. Are we together, students? So that is what we call blank check. And you see the way how it is just blank. No money, but it is signed for a particular purpose. Then another, number 4, we are having crossed check. Crossed check, we say that it is a check with parallel line across its face. And when you look on it, you can see the parallel line on its face. And we say that it means that the check cannot be presented for a payment, but instead must be banked, and the payer gets money from account on which the check is banked. Isn't it? Yeah, it is not. It is parallel. There are parallel lines the way how you are looking on it on this crossed bank. It's just as if it is crossed it. Which means that this check cannot be presented for payment, but instead must be presented and the payer gets money from the account of the person that you want to give the money, or the person that he owns it. That is what we call crossed checks. Then another type of a check, you see, we are having post-dated checks or post-date check. A post-date check, we say that this is a check. This is a check not yet due to payment. It means that the date on the check is a future date and the bank cannot pay it until that date expires or until that date reaches. Post-dated. A person can give you money, he can give you a check, a post-dated check. He says, this check, it is going to mature within 10 days, or this check, it is going to mature on a specific date. He said it is going to mature on 5th December 2020. So when the date has not yet reached, meaning that you are not supposed to go and withdraw money from post-dated date. It must be having a specific date and a period that you are supposed to go and withdraw the money. And when that, if it is on 5th December 2020, You go there on 7th, on 6th, you cannot get that money, or you are not supposed to withdraw that money. That is what we call post-dated check. It is having a specific date where you are supposed to get, when you are supposed to get that money that you are referred to get. You can see the way how it is. It is having the date. It is having the name of a person. You can see from the first one, it is from 1st June 2015 to 30th June 2015. Meaning that when you don't get money from that range, you are not supposed to go and withdraw the money from it. And that is what we call post-dated checks. Then let's go to another check, which is dishonored checks. Dishonored checks, we say that this is the type of a check that cannot be paid once presented to the bank for a certain reason. You can see a post-dated check. It is having check dishonored. What does dishonored mean? Check is closed, or check is dishonored, or it is cancelled. You are not supposed to access any payment. So if a person gives you a dishonored check, you know that that person does not want to do what? To pay you. Because a dishonored check, you cannot present it everywhere, and you get the payment that you do what you want. So I'm not teaching you to always not to give a collect checks to your workers or to the person that you want to pay. But if someone gives you a dishonored checks, or a check which you cannot present it in the bank or in any financial institution, and you get the bank, what is it for? You know that that person does not want to pay you, isn't it? So when you are given a check, you need to always check. Is it dishonored? Is it post-dated? Is it crossed? Isn't it? You know there are advantages and there are disadvantages, isn't it? Our workers, students. So a dishonored check, we say that this is a check which you cannot present anywhere, and you get a bank loan, or you get any payment. So now, let's look at the reasons. Let's look at the reasons to why these checks are dishonored. Or why do you always give a dishonored check to a person? Or at what circumstances that you can give a dishonored check to a person? Isn't it? Hey, we are going to look at circumstances or the reasons to why we always give these dishonored check, or why these your employees always give you a dishonored check, which you cannot present it anywhere and you get a payment. What could be the reasons? And we say that these are the following that could be the reasons to why these payers always give dishonored checks to people. One, we say that when not signed by a drawee, or difference in signature, when there is a difference in a signature, your check, it is not signed. There is no name of a person who is going to pay you. For you just get a check, you go in the bank to withdraw money. After putting it there, after reaching there, they cancel it, meaning that it is dishonored. It is not recognized because there is no name, there is no signature. Or if there is difference in signatures. For me, my signature, if it is this, and I always pay my workers using this signature. For you, you bring this one. Huh? These are two different signatures. And when you present that check in any financial institution, they are going to dishonor or to cancel that check. Isn't it? A check can be dishonored or it can be cancelled when it is having different signatures or when it is not signed for by a person who is going to pay, and we say that is a drawee, a drawee, the person who is supposed to pay you. Then the second reason, a check can be dishonored when it is post-dated. Post-dated. In other words, when it is expired. When the bank is expired. When a bank check it is expired. They have told you to go on 5th December 2020. For you are going in the 7th. When you take it in the bank, they cancel it. That could be also the reasons to why they dishonor or they cancel those checks. Are we together? So this is what we have called checks. You need to always master them very well. Then another reason, number 3, we say that if the check is a stolen, or if it is stolen, if it is a stolen check, you know, a check, it is a piece of paper. You know, a check is a piece of paper. You are having it. You lose it along the way when you are going to the bank. Immediately after losing it, run, reach on the bank. You tell them, I was coming here to withdraw money, but I lost my check unknowingly. So see how you can help me such that a person should not tamper with it. Then the bank will get your comment. Will solve your problem. Then so and so, after he has get the money, the check is open to everyone. Anyone getting it, he gets money. After bouncing and you reach in the bank, they see that the bank, that check, it was not yours, it is a stolen check. They cancel it. So that one teaches you that when you get something that it is not yours, you always present it to the person that is responsible to, or that is the owner of that person. So a check bank can be dishonored when it is a stolen check, and when they identify it that it is a stolen check, of which it goes with consequences. They can even imprison you. Are we together? So you should avoid stealing, students. Then number 4, we say that a check can be dishonored if the account has already been closed by the drawee. The person who wants to pay you, he has given you a check. Go and withdraw this money from my account. Immediately, he closes it. After reaching in the bank, they say that, hey, the account that you are using, it was closed a long time ago. Then a check can be dishonored. Are we together, students? So you should always see very well. You update your check. You ask the person, the drawer who is going to give you. The person who is going to give you, is your account active? You check whether it is active. You don't spend time of moving here and there. Are we together? So an account can be dishonored when it is already been crossed by the drawee. When you take it there, they cross it. Then our number 5, we say that a check can be dishonored if amount in figures differ from the amount in words. If it is 10,000 in words, then for you, after in words, then you write like 100,000 in figures. A difference in figures and in words, they are not matching, meaning that you don't know the money that you are going to be paid. After reaching in the bank, they are not going to just give you the money like that. No, they will just cancel your check. They will dishonor it. Are we together, students? Okay, thank you. Then let's go to number 6. We say that a bank also can be dishonored, or your check can be dishonored when there is efficient amount of the efficient money or little money on the account. Someone is going to pay you 100,000, but on his account is having 10,000. Meaning that that person, he wants to cheat the what? The bank. Immediately after these financial institutions or after the bank observes it, they cancel or they dishonor your check. Are we together? So you also need to first see. When someone gives you a check, you need to first see how much money is he having in the bank. Such that when you take your check, does not what? Be dishonored. Then the next one, we are having lack of debt on the what? On the check. If there is no debt on the check, they can dishonor your bank account. Or they can dishonor your check. So now let's go to advantages of using a check. What are the advantages or what are the benefits of using a check? To pay your workers or you as a person. If someone gives you a check, what are the advantages or what are the benefits of using a check? Students, have you ever used a check? Hey, what could be the advantages that you saw in using a check? Okay? What benefits did you get from using a check? Okay, thank you. So, advantage number 1, we say that it is easy to carry. You see, these bank checks they are a piece of paper. I can get it, I put it in a what? In my pocket. I go. Even a person will meet me in the way, whistling, doesn't know that I'm having a what? A check. It is easy to do what? To carry, isn't it? Then another one, we say that it is easy to transfer money. Using a check, it is very easy to transfer money from one account to another. You just you just take a check, you give it to bank accountant, they work on you, and you are given the money that you want, or you transfer the money where you want it to go. So it is very easy to transfer money using a check. Then another advantage of using a check, we say that a check acts as a record of payment. So it can be for a reference. It can be for a reference. It can be for record keeping. Because it is a piece of paper, it has shown the bank and it again the drawee that you have withdrawn this money from your account. It is a document. It will be referred. It will be referred to for future use. Then lastly, on advantages, we say that these checks can be used for different payments. You can use it to pay different payments. And for future use, take an example, you can use it to pay different payments, like if it is of water, if it is of electricity, if it is of rent, you can use a check. So checks can be used in different ways and in different parties and issues. Are we together? So there are very many advantages of using checks according to you or according to the users, the way how you use your check. Then, as we are ending our lesson, we are having our activity. 1, number A, we say that give 4 types of checks that you used to. Types of checks that you are used to. Then B, discuss the advantages of using these checks. So you as a person, I have given you few points, but you can add more, and you give more than 10 or more than 20, the way how checks are important to you. Are you together, students? Then thanks for your attention. Do that work. We meet next time.